Dr. Greg Evans? He was the surgeon who was brought to Lambview by your uncle, Clint Buchanan, right?
Yes.
Where were your mother and father during this time? Why weren't they calling surgeons themselves?
Your Honor, not only is this an insult to my clients, it calls for a conclusion on the part of the witness. Furthermore, the whereabouts of Matthew's parents at the time is immaterial. It's no more relevant than if I were to ask Miss Delgado where she was at any particular time in her life.
Objection sustained. What did Dr. Evans tell you?
He said that he could give me an operation that'll help me walk again.
That must have made your parents very happy.
Here we go. Well, my parents didn't exactly like Dr. Evans. They didn't react the way I did. I was excited to get out of this wheelchair. I mean, to walk to school again, play basketball.
And did you tell your parents all those things?
Yes, but they still wouldn't give me permission to have the surgery.
And they understood that without the surgery, you would spend the rest of your life in a wheelchair.
Yeah, they knew.
Just making us out to be these horrible people.
What about now? Do you still think about having the operation? I mean, is that something you still want to do?
I have to. It's the only thing that gives me a little hope.
Hopes and dreams that are being crushed by your parents.
Oh, you know what? You don't know anything. You have no idea. You think this was an easy decision, Taya? You know what? You don't know what it's like to have a child, to love that child and protect that child. You have no idea. You don't even understand how hard it is to make a decision based purely on love.
You're nuts. I'm not jealous of you. And Taya,
right.
No.
You know that little nooner we had the other day in the cabana? You jumped my bones because you couldn't stand watching Taya and me together.
Oh, no. Let's back it up here. I think you jumped my bones, and I really don't care who you were with. In fact, I actually pity the woman.
Big deal. You're jealous.
No, I'm not jealous. Because I can have you anytime that I want, right here and right now.
Ow! What the hell is that for?
For making me do that.
Oh, God, don't put this on me. You're just bent out of shape because I don't want you. But
What?
it's over. It's over. What happened in the cabana was a mistake.
You think?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually glad it happened because I think I've woken up. I realize how important Taya is to me. I let her go once. I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to make this work with her. So I'm just not going to care what you dig up.
Aren't you just a little bit curious about what's in those papers?
No.
You're a liar, Todd. Because you're going to want to know. Not because you care. Because it's going to make you seem just a little less important, and you're not going to be in the center of it. And she is not going to tell you what it is, and it is going to eat you up. See? You do want to know what Taya's secret is.
It's okay, Nora.
No, it's not okay. She's manipulating our son, and he's just a child. He's been hurt.
You will have your chance to speak now. Be seated. Or shall I have you escorted out?
Ma'am, please.
Oh, never mind, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Matthew, were you told that the surgery was risky?
Dr. Evans said there were some risks.
And the risks didn't bother you that much?
Not as much as spending the rest of my life in this wheelchair.
And that's why you're here, right? To fight for the right to make your own decision.
Yes. Look, if there was no chance I'd ever walk again, obviously we wouldn't be here. I would just have to deal with being in a wheelchair. I mean, people do it all the time. People have jobs, families, people who play sports. But I have a chance to walk again. My grandpa always said that I was a Buchanan, and that Buchanans take chances, and that's the way we live. My parents said the same thing. But now, it's like they didn't mean any of it. Look, I'm 15. I'm not 6. I'm old enough to know that this is a serious operation and that I might not make it through. But I'm willing to take that chance. And if I don't, I'll spend the rest of my life wondering what could have happened. And the only walking I'll do is in my dreams.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Let's take a brief recess.
Taya's got a secret. I trust that she'll tell me.
Trust in Taya? Yeah, right. Now, you know, you're going to want to know. You're not going to be able to let this go because I know you.
I've changed.
Really?
I didn't kiss you back, did I?
I know what kind of games you play.
No games this time. And I really have changed.
Okay.
It's different with Taya.
All right, well, you know what? Let's just put that to the test, shall we? If you really trust Taya and really don't care anything about what she has done those 6 years after you left her on that island, well, then you go ahead. You tear all of these papers up, never having read a word.
You really love to take chances, don't you? Hinting around about people like Bo and Nora and Clint.
I really don't have time to chat. I need to look at my notes.
You were awesome up there. I'd operate on you myself if I could.
I think we better leave that up to your brother.
And after today, maybe we will. I'll be right over there.
Matthew,
Dad?
what you said just now, that was tough to hear.
It's the truth.
All rise.
Be seated. Young man, just to remind you, you're still under oath.
Thank you.
Your witness, Mr. Clark.
I meant what I said. I care about Taya. And whatever she did before she got back doesn't matter to me.
I can get more copies of those.
Okay. Blair, let this go. Get a life.
Matthew, enlighten us. Why do you think you have the maturity to make a decision of this magnitude about your health? Wasn't it your own bad judgment that put you in this wheelchair in the first place?